Welcome back to another episode of I Got Big Bowls. Pause. In the building.
I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hey, 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 hey. I got big bowls. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time, bowl it. Hold up one time, do it. Hold up one time.
Hey, once again, it's on your boy E1 Don signing on. Salute. That's at E1 Don on all social media, especially Twitter, because I be tweeting. And we are live at Live Hip Hop Daily.
There we go.
Make sure you guys can see that right there. That's where we at. Live, you know what I mean? Show's brought to you by CrunchTimeMedia.net. Definitely make sure you guys are logging on there. You can watch the shows there. You can listen to the podcasts. You can look at some pictures. You can read up on the gang. That's us. Gang. You know what I mean?
You can book us.
Book. Hit the book button. Book button now.
Yes.
Speaking of booking, we got the resident photographer, videographer to my right, Danny Digital.
It's your boy Danny Digital. You can follow me on every social platform at Danny Digital. That's DANNYDIGITALL. Follow your boy. Book your boy.
Book your boy. T-shirts coming soon. Book your boy. Hey, then we got Aria Z, model.
What's up, guys?
She's a hand model too.
My mom actually did tell me I could always be a hand model. I should get them coins. They look good. Anyways, you can follow me at _AriaZ, and you can follow my modeling page at It's Just C.
Get some new hand pics coming soon.
Some new dope photos shot by the original Danny Digital, making me look real hot on the gram, getting them likes.
Yeah, I mean,
now I need to get them books, so that's what it's about.
Alright. Then, as you can already see, if you're watching and if you're listening, you're about to find out. We got a real special guest in the house. Make some noise for They Know TK in the building.
Happening.
Good evening, everybody.
Hey, run down your social media real quick.
Yeah, They Know TK. They know _TK. If you don't know, ask your baby mom. She do.
Ooh.
Damn.
So we're gonna see what he got going on.
Just call him right now.
As always.
You know what nigga name?
TMZ going crazy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We're gonna get to some cereal, so you know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, TK. I seen you got a lot of slashes by your name. Radio,
Everything, dog.
tell us a little bit.
Well, I go by They Know TK, man, because I'm that guy not super duper popular, but I know everybody. Whether it's from what you do or who you know, I'm just that all around guy that likes to network and be around creatives. I got a radio show on indioradio.com called Indie Jam Connect, and basically the foundation is music and the structure is everything independent. I was discussing with her earlier in our conversation that Indie Jam Connect came from me being around a bunch of creatives and me actually having a love for music and actually being in love with the people behind the music. You get what I'm saying? As far as what they do, their passion behind it. And I'm always an advocate for making your passion your paycheck. So what better way to actually exploit what another person got going on that you feel you're passionate about as well than to get to know the artist behind the music and, creating a show. Like, I mean, everybody, you know what I'm saying? People rap, people sing, people produce. I feel like having great conversations and networking is one of my things. So that's why I'm a radio personality, I'm a host, event coordinator.
I see you got some acting chops, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got a couple. What's IDMB? Whatever it is. I got a couple of them, man.
Read up on it. Talk about, I'm definitely an advocate for the indie creative scene.
Yeah.
Talk about like how important it is to, build these people up like ourselves in this community.
It's extremely important. One thing I would like to say is, man, focus on actually making your passion a business. Like, it's not just the creative part you have to know. I learned with artists early on, like they probably been signed a couple times, but they didn't know their business. And that's like the most important thing, man. Cross your T's, dot your I's, and if you want to really go for it, do the proper things in black and white before you go for it in the creative way as well. Just to make sure you set in life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go for their dreams and their passion, but like it's very, very important that you take care of the little things too, so like your dreams and passion can actually feed you. That's very important.
Definitely.
Well, you were, you know what I mean, you had many different hats. What was some of your first passions that, you know what I mean, started your creative side?
What started my creative side? Really, I went to school for journalism. My minor was film. I always been into music, and I always seen myself as like a Fab Five Freddy. Or you feel what I'm saying? Like I always been in love with hip hop. I always been in love with music. And like that's the stuff I grew up on. I wasn't a kid that, you know, I mean, I had my like Pokemon phase, Dragon Ball Z phase. Like I watched cartoons, Rocco Martin, like Rugrats and stuff like that. But my daddy was a player. You feel what I'm saying? So I had older brothers and sisters already. So by the time I was like 6 or 7, my brother was like 17, 18. So I was mostly like listening to music like 8-Ball, MJG, Master P, Nas, Jay-Z, and I was always watching music videos. I love music videos.
Yes.
Because it's the story behind the music. It's not you just seeing it. I'm just hearing it. You seeing it now. Like the story and everything. People's imagination come from their music video. And I just seen myself doing stuff like that. Yeah, I had like other career goals. Like at one point I wanted to be in the military and stuff like that. Straight on that. I ain't even signed up. Like I took ASVAB, did very well and all that, but like
glad you back
being a military kid, I was I'm straight, bro.
Yeah, you gotta,
my whole life.
Exactly. No, yeah, that's important. So with this radio station, where do you want to take it? Like, how do you want it to be different from what's out there already?
My purpose has been, how I want to be different from what I got, what's going on right now, that's out right now, is I don't know, just my originality comes from my relationship with the people I interview. Like, Indie John Connect is really started from me like going out networking, and I started hosting events, and it got where people knew me on the business end. It's like security guards, maybe a couple club owners and stuff like that. And I just built relationships with the people who had the establishments that were, you know what I'm saying, that we were having these events at, or even down to the hosts, to the DJs. I just kept good relationships with the creators. And what helped was like, I actually lost thought my train of thought.
Nah, that's cool, because I was, you know what I mean, we was talking about the events and
the radio station. But my relationship with these people, I just was so fascinated about what they had going on. I felt like our conversation should be broadcasted. Right. And like I said with the artists, like I was around like rappers all the time. One of my best friends, Sonny M.L. Solomon, and Flytastic, my dog, Free my dog. But I was around a lot of artists a lot, and I wanted the people I talk to every day besides, you know what I'm saying, people that was in my circle to know about these people in a creative form. And you know, I just wanted to put a camera up, invest in myself, got a camera, got a couple of homeboys, follow me around town and interview the people that was doing great things with their creativity. And I saw that Fab Five Freddy I wanted. You feel what I'm saying? The Rap City basement type vibe. I rock with it. So I was like, man, shoot, this is for me. And it got to the point where like people saw me consistently doing what I was doing, and the affirmation made me feel even better. Like it encouraged me to keep going, because people would tell me like, dude, you get better. You should do that more. So I was like, you know, this might be my destiny, and to be honest with you, it's been working for me.
How many years you done put into it?
I started Indie John Connect in 2010. So about 8.
Sounds
you know,
about
the
right.
structure of everything. I've been on the radio about a year and a half, and I've been interning for about 2 or 3. I got like mentors in the game or whatever, but like being in front of the camera.
Just to let y'all know, ain't shit overnight, y'all.
And you know what? My passion didn't let me quit. I was telling her, like, when I started in 2010, my show was just a YouTube channel. And you know, I would intern, and I was working 40 hours a week, and I was going to school like 14 hours. Man, that shit was killing me. Like I used to be tired. Like I used to go to work, sleep in my car, then go to class, then go to work again some days. Yeah, that shit'd be hell. And sometimes like I lost like sight of my creativity and what I really wanted to do. Like it kind of got put on the back burner. And while I was in school trying to work and everything like that at the same time, I kind of like was set on like, man, I'm gonna have to pay a lot of these bills back. And like life rough now, and like me just chasing folk around with this camera, like they ain't giving me the check.
Yeah.
So eventually I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to find a job within this business so I can at least be some type of happy. You know what I'm saying? I was content, which is never a good thing. I was comfortable. You shouldn't be comfortable with something that you're not passionate about. And it was very depressing. I ain't gonna flex, but like rest in peace, my dog Rodney Jackson. We actually used to work together, and we had the same major. He just hit me with bro, I got the opportunity to do internet radio, and I was like, what? I bet. Dude wanted us to intern and everything like that, so we sat and met with the dude, and he was like, man, I've been watching your YouTube channel. It's pretty dope. Like one of my first interviews with civil rights, my homeboy Sean Jose, another dude. He was like out of Douglasville, but like he's like a Christian rapper now. Yeah, he dope as hell. Sal, his name is Sal. Shout out to Sal. But he saw all that stuff, and I edited it myself. Like I got help from a couple of friends and everything like that. But basically, my structure of my show and like everything I trained myself up to do, I kind of did it myself with a little bit of enlightenment from what I was around, and like he appreciated that. He saw what I had going on, and my dog Rodney, he was just so fine with his penmanship. Like I ain't gonna lie, some of them class assignments I had at GSU, I'm sorry to all the professors watching this, but like shit, that kind of shit. Sometimes his penmanship was just that good, so we had like the same classes sometimes. He helped me out with them tests. Shout out to my dog.
Make it together.
But like he was good, so he helped me with like the structure of the show and everything like that. And me just being around like one of my mentors, the Sideman Baby on Kiss 104.1, like having him, he would just sit me in the studio. He was like, man, no homie, just watch me. And like I would see how he would make it seem like he was in a room with a room full of people, it'd be just him. Or how he'll have a great conversation, pull so much out of a complete stranger. Or you know what I'm saying? When he interviewed people, he just observed the people first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Remember we was out here talking, he was like, maybe we should wait before we get in front of the camera. But you know, once you get acquainted with people, before you get on that camera, before you get on the mic, it flows a lot better. You get a personal connection. And like, so I just took all this stuff and just got thrown into the situation like I was a co-host with the owner of the radio station with my homeboy Rodney. And like we were supposed to have like a show together and stuff like that, but all that didn't pan out. And like I said, man, it got to a point I was just doing like different hustles to like keep bread afloat and still make my passion my paycheck. Cause at that point I was serious about Indie Connect. You know what I'm saying? I had just graduated, and like that when he hit me up with that situation, I felt like that was nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? The universe talked to me like, bro, you're not supposed to put it down. You're supposed to make something happen. So I was hustling, trying to get to give me a little job with Uber, but I had too many tickets. Fucked up. Too many tickets. So I figured I was trying to do Uber Eats. So you know how you gotta go to the headquarters or whatever. And I saw a dude I went to church with, and like our church in Byron City, Cosmopolitan, and like we was fooling around all the time, like at the food together when we were kids, and I just ran into him, saw he had a little kid himself. He was like, man, what's up, man? He was a football player. He's like, man, I do radio and I just talk sports all day. You know what I'm saying? He was a semi-pro football player. Like he one of them dudes that only focused on like football. Like, you know, I'm playing football, I don't give a fuck what's going on. And he was like shorter than me. It didn't really pan out for him, but it, you know what I'm saying? It worked in a way that it helped him in life. He actually still doing reporting on sports right now. Shout out to my dog. But I talked to him. He was like, man, I'm at this place where, bro, it's a bunch of young black individuals. All these people are owners. These are the owners right here. They'll pretty much teach you what you got going on, connect like hell, and you get to have your own show. I heard all that before, but all I heard was you get to have your own show. So I was like, big. I pulled up to NoDaysOffRadio.com. Shout out to D-Will, shout out to Jace, shout out to DJ C Chaos, and my dogs. They the owners of NoDaysOffRadio.com. And what D-Will did, he had me sit and watch all the shows, even shows that he had in practice at the radio station. And I saw this show, which was a K1T show that's on every Friday. And I used to just watch, observe everything. And I was, you know what I'm saying, I got comfortable enough. I was like, man, I want to do this. So we sat down, me and Rodney talked about it. Rodney wanted to go a different path, but he wanted to do a little bit of the commercial media. You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to be Steve Harvey, and I wanted to be Big Ticket.
Yeah.
And I respected it and everything like that. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't blame him for not wanting to do it, but he stayed connected. He still helped me with my show map and everything like that. And actually, my dog that I went to middle school with, Food on the Table 5. He has a web series as well called Food on the Table. It's a cipher, and shit is dope. Like, it's funny how we came together, cause like in middle school, elementary school, high school, like, you know, we pretty much grew up together, but like, we never had the conversations that we have now. We just knew that we both had like, you know, a fondness for music. And throughout the years when I was doing Indie Jam Connect with the YouTube channel, because he started his like shortly after or before, I don't really remember, it was pretty much around the same time. So I had Indie Jam Connect, and he had Food on the Table. I'm talking like 2010, in 2018 now he did. So like every time we seen each other, whether it was Edgewood, we used to be on Edgewood like every fucking night.
Yeah,
even when it rained, we was on Edgewood for something like unnecessary. Shout out to Sonny, shout out to Trent,
shout out
to my cousin
to
Chris.
department store.
Yeah, department store was lit.
R.I.P.
And like,
but that's important to have like people around you, you know, that
that's
uplifting you and, you know,
and it was
getting you back
motivation
on track.
every time we was on social media and everything like that. Every time we linked up, we gonna link up, we gonna figure something out. We gonna nigga, like I said 2 years ago at AC3, where I got something. He sat down, watched the show map, we looked over the contracts together, and we had Indie Jam Connect about 2 years, well, a year and a half now, on the radio.
Hell yeah. Where can they get the merch?
Oh man, they can get the merch, just follow the page at Indie Jam Connect.
Okay.
It's INDIEJAMCONNECT. You dig?
Straight up. So we over here at Big Balls Park. We'd like to get into your cereal background. What's some of your all-time favorites coming up?
Sugar Smash.
Sugar Smash.
I had to stop for a minute because, like, you know when you go visit your cousins and they stay in like a they stay in a terrible ass environment. Like, they mama more concerned with their boyfriend than the kids cleaning up. So we little kids, we used to put like the cereal on the table and eat off of it until one of them Sugar Smacks started moving. You know, bro, let me find something else. But like growing up, I used to fuck with the honeycomb. I still fuck with the honeycomb. Frosted Flakes, I love Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
That's a good balance of healthy and unhealthy, because you know it got the grains and everything like that, but that sugar's still not good for you. I fucks with it. What else? Pops. Y'all remember Pops? They still make that shit?
Yes.
I still eat it.
I fuck with Pops.
Pops is still good.
right now.
And with the rabbit on it, what they used to do?
Tricks.
Tricks is cool, man, but you can't put too much milk in there. It gets soggy. Same thing with Lucky Charms. I fuck with Lucky Charms too.
You're probably not gonna have none of that.
Yeah, weird thing about me though, like with my cereal, I don't mind eating it dry.
Okay, potato chip style.
Yeah.
Oh, that was y'all call it?
Yeah.
It be fucking
What's
up
your
your mouth.
favorite cereal potato chip style?
My favorite cereal potato chip style, honeycomb.
Okay.
Yeah, those tough too.
Those kind of hard though.
Yeah, you know what I do?
You need like a glass of water.
Yeah, all this stuff kind of like tear up your mouth, but
Yeah.
it tastes good to me. I put honeycomb on peanut butter bread and eat it like that. That shit really be
A
rocking.
peanut butter honeycomb sandwich?
Straight up.
That's
With honey.
next
Try
level.
that shit.
With honey, that's fine.
I mean, a lot of people be like, ugh, but like that shit be
I
busting.
mean, it would have a
And if you're trying to gain weight, that's like
I might need that suggestion.
fast. Good card.
I had that problem trying to add
Is
with.
that y'all think that's nasty? What y'all think about
Nah,
that?
that sounds.
I don't know if I would do
I'm gonna
it,
add
but-
jelly to my shit though, like make a
Peanut butter and
I know,
jelly
bruh, the
honeycomb
consistency
sandwich.
of jelly sometimes, like,
I love
Kind of
jelly.
rolls off your tongue. So we're gonna see what we got going on this week. We gonna Big Balls Park, little drum roll. Oh, you finally done made it to our
What is it? Oh,
Oh,
it's frosted
Frosted Flakes.
What?
Okay.
That's next level.
It's not though. I've been looking at this box for a little bit now.
Not the real
It's
Frosted.
not the real frosted.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't have the tiger.
You can
They
tell
got Tony
and
on
how
that
it's
bitch.
written. It's
This
like
is-
They got the
There's no-
Frosted
there's
Flakes
no-
logo. They don't have Tony though.
There's no Kellogg's anywhere on
because if
here.
it was a
It's
real,
General
it
Mills.
would be like him riding.
So it's probably
Tony.
not.
So it's
probably
Lucky
not real
Charms.
Frosted Flakes.
It's Lucky Charms with frosted flakes. Not frosted
all
flakes,
cap.
the cereal.
Just frosted flakes.
Oh, but they
Like
slick got the
So the
logo.
flakes
They
might
got
be
the color.
different.
They try to trick you with
Hey
the
man,
color.
Right?
trademark your shit.
Right?
Hey,
out here, this
Frosted
all
Flakes, y'all
cap.
need to get a check for that.
Kellogg's,
Tony,
come on,
get
man.
your lawyer.
All cap, no tiger.
No tiger anywhere on the box. Not even popping
This is
out
not
a
great.
gold.
These is not great.
They might be great though.
Yeah, it might
They
be.
better than Kibble.
They might be
they meant to do that
delicious.
shit the first
I
time.
How
don't
would
know
else
if this is gonna
Cap
work.
Charms with Frosted
Well,
Flakes.
let's.
I
pop it
I
open
never
and
liked the
see.
Kibble, so the flakes might be popping.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So what type of cereal does General Mills have that's like Frosted Flakes?
They got a lot of
Who
flake
making these Frosted
cereals.
Flakes?
Right, who's the flake?
Who making the flakes? Who's behind the flakes?
And then it says whole grain is the nut is the first ingredient.
What if you bite into a marshmallow first?
They biting. You know what I'm saying? They biting.
Whole grain in there.
They biting is what I'm saying. I thought that they did a collab deal.
I don't know.
I thought they did a collab
No,
deal.
they-
That's how we doing.
They a little different. The flakes.
Nah.
Some real
Yeah, plenty of it.
Do they look like the regular?
The flakes are a little different.
Let me try.
This shit
know,
look
the-
kind of like
the-
Frosted Flakes
The
though.
flakes taste good. Here's that one open.
They
That one
jacked them
matter.
niggas. Frosted Flakes don't fire somebody. He went.
Hey,
That nigga went over to General Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
got
don't
almond.
wanna be on here
We
farting.
got, we got
Flageolet.
Please don't.
Hey man, I don't know what it is. By the time I hit like 20, I could not fuck with whole milk.
Yeah, I can't drink milk either.
I just automatically became.
Yeah, I'm getting all flakes, but I'm not mad because it look like Frosted Flakes. But throw me a little rainbows, some clovers in there.
Hold on, I might need a little bit more
These
milk.
shits look like they figured it out.
Yeah, they got the recipe. Somebody done ran up in Kellogg's and got the recipe right quick.
They don't fire somebody over there.
Yeah, like the Verizon man with the Sprint.
Somebody snitching. Somebody snitching.
snitching, yeah.
I bought a big ass bowl. This is like my first meal of the day.
Right, same.
I don't know why.
I just want to.
Actually, I did have meatless sausage patties. With grits.
What was it made out of?
It was made out of like soy.
Grass.
I don't eat meat, so.
She
And I
doesn't.
really wanted
That's
sausage,
what she
so I was
said.
like, and it tasted really good.
So are you vegan? Or are you
No,
just
I'm
vegetarian?
pescatarian, so I eat fish.
I can live like that.
Yeah.
Fish is meat.
No, I don't consider it meat. I consider it a fish.
I had me a turkey sandwich.
That sounds good.
Yo,
What are these called?
Fucking
Frosted.
magically delicious.
this is awesome.
These shits are magically
Oh my
delicious.
god. Yo.
I never liked Lucky Charms to this day.
Cause that kibble be fucked up.
Yo.
They should do away with the kibble one. And just make this
Man.
It's alright.
This is alright.
I like it.
crazy.
These joints is delicious.
It's alright.
You niggas busting.
The marshmallow with the flake is like perfect.
You think the smacker.
Yo.
And the marshmallows taste so good for some reason.
Man. I think this could be
This is why Tony didn't get fired.
this could be one of the best things that ever happened to cereal, potentially, since milk.
How they take these niggas formula like that? Marshmallow.
Every bite.
Man, this is absolutely delicious.
This is fucking great. Go buy this shit. This is like $20 a box.
Man,
I'm not mad at it, but it's alright.
Man, these are really good. Hey, so I'm about to sit here and eat some cereal. The interview's over. Nah. Hey, we got a little get to know you section while we eat though.
Alright.
What's your favorite meal of the day? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I would say breakfast.
Is it the time of day or is it the type of food?
Both. I'm one of them dudes that can only cook breakfast and like grill meat.
They gotta go hard in
And
the
get the
morning.
full course, you know what I'm saying? But fry me up some eggs, put some bacon in the oven. I don't really like bacon in the pan like that. I mean, but if it is, it gotta be like crispy. Not too crispy, you gotta have that fat at the end a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I like breakfast because like, I ain't gonna fake it. If my breakfast straight, I probably don't have to eat for the rest of the day. I mean, I should.
Right.
You know, so I got skinny nigga problems.
Right.
But like, if I have a good breakfast, I'm straight for the rest of the day. Energy is good, my mood is good. I hate waking up hungry. That's why I try not to eat too late, because you know how you get just like dumb hungry when you wake up?
Right.
Yeah, that's so weird, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't eat late for that reason, I guess, but.
I guess that answers this question a little bit. But what's your favorite time of the day to eat cereal?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't eat cereal like that. I don't. When I do, I really gotta be in the mood. Like I say, it's been some months since I had a bowl of cereal besides today.
Right.
Damn.
Cause you know it's been cold. It just got hot.
Yeah.
And you never know what Atlanta, so knock on wood, goddamn. But
It's gonna be
I'm the
hot.
type of person that don't like to be cold. I rather have a warm meal in the morning that makes me feel better. So I try to stay away from like cold foods comparison. No cereal, no yogurt, no nothing like that.
Right on. But if you could eat a bowl with anybody dead or alive, cereal in conversation, who you have a bowl with?
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh shit.
Why Jimmy?
I just want to know his perspective on life, like have a personal ass conversation with him. And just also hear about stories of like Woodstock. What made him, what influenced Purple Haze? What influenced him to play, period. Like, I just feel like that'd be a dope ass breakfast to have with somebody dead or alive. Jimmy's the man. Jimmy's dope. Jimmy's the shit.
That would be pretty interesting.
I'm over here on the cereal.
Trying to
I already finished mine.
Just straight up, I'm not pouring on the bowl. I ain't gonna make it up out of here. But peanut butter and jelly, spoon or a knife?
Oh my god, I can't believe this is a real question.
Why you need a spoon or a knife to eat peanut butter and
No,
jelly?
I'm saying to make one.
Shit, whatever's near.
I use two sticks.
I got
So you don't have no.
Look, if I
Whatever's
can
near.
I'll put the lid in that motherfucker.
Paper plate! I'm trying to think creatively.
No preference.
I make it happen regardless.
You already answered the favorite cereal, potato chip style. What's your favorite hood snack? You in the corner store, you got, you know, a couple dollars to spend. What's your favorite little hood corner store snack?
Like one snack or like,
Whatever.
Or like your thing.
I like Bengals. I think I said it right, the Bengals. The little cone.
Pringles?
No, the cone chip.
Oh, Beagles.
Beagles. I like
Beagles.
Beagles.
I love Beagles.
I like weird shit. Like,
weird shit.
I like the pretzels. I like the Little Debbie, like crisp shit, the chocolate crisp.
Oh,
In the pack.
the little.
Yeah, I like.
It's like.
Yeah, it's
like
like
crispy.
it's like a
You already said that, though.
but in a wafer.
It's like.
I like
is
that.
it round?
No, it's like a stick. You know
Oh, no, I don't
The one that you break?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the peanut butter?
yeah, sometimes.
I just thought it was
The
called
Nutter
wafers.
Butters?
Nutter butters.
Nutter butter.
No, not
I
Nutter
fuck with
butters.
Nutter Butters too, but they're not like that.
Not those.
I like those wafers though, like the little light motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, they like cookies, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like real
Bruh.
fluffy, light kind of
Lil
wafer.
Debbie makes them.
Yeah, it's like
And
a wafer.
it's like a wafer, but it got something else in there because wafers are way too light.
Right.
It ain't that light. And it's covered in chocolate.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, what else I like? I always get like the gummy worms in the random brand packs. Sometimes that shit be tasting like plastic, but like, and I ain't gonna flex because like every hood got rap snacks now. I fuck with the Fabs.
Yeah.
All day.
Wavies.
Yeah, the Calypso juices. I used to fuck them.
Oh, I used to-
It was a time. I had, like,
Calypso's, yes, the
Yeah.
blue one
Yeah.
was my
I like the
favorite.
green.
Damn,
But,
that brings it back, man.
hey man, so we got a 0 to 5 bowl rating system. Anything in between, half a bowl or whatever. You know what I mean? How many bowls do you think you would eat? You know,
Of that or just cereal, period?
Of that.
just in general, specifically Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes.
If that was the only bowl in the house,
Only cereal in the house.
I'll fuck up 5 bowls.
Oh!
5 bowls? Damn.
I'm an excessive eater. Like, I don't snack.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
I
go-
eat till I'm full.
When I'm ready,
I ain't gonna
eat.
flex. Yeah. One bowl of cereal ain't gonna do it. And if that shit tastes good, like it's not nasty. It's alright. And I'm just at the crib and like I'm thinking about some shit.
Yeah.
Or I'm just hungry, nigga. I'm fucking up 5 bowls. It's gonna be a few times. I keep the box open near the bowl, so I don't really
Refill.
down it like that. You
Yeah.
So the milk is
feel me?
going.
Slow.
The ratio of the milk and the
Yeah, just keep
Yeah,
balancing
it's
it
like,
out.
I still feel like I should pour.
like I still got soggy cereal in the bottom of my bowl, but
Yeah,
I'm
you-
gonna put the dry cereal on top of it. It
And,
don't make sense. On that same plate.
Perfection. How many bowls, Z?
I would do like 2.5.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's the most she ever goes.
That's a lot for me.
2.5, son. Golly, you licked the bottom of it?
Even milk in
Do y'all
there.
drink the bowl?
Oh,
Dude, we drink the bowl.
Like,
I never use my bowl. Like, put
Right.
this shit back up.
Word.
I
Definitely.
never drink it.
She doesn't drink the milk. She's wasteful.
Nasty. It's like,
what? You eat it though. It's in your spoon on your cereal. How is it nasty?
I don't know. It's just like a thought thing.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Like mayonnaise.
Man,
Explain. Elaborate.
Like I like mayonnaise on my sandwiches, but like when I'm like spreading the mayonnaise and shit, I'm like, this shit is so nasty.
Mayonnaise is pretty nasty. I
in
get it.
general.
Exactly.
But it's good.
How
I
many,
get it.
how many bowls, son?
The box.
You go
The
box?
box?
You go 5?
Okay.
Yo, I'm
Magic-
going 5 too. These shits is
magically
fucking
delicious?
magically delicious, straight up.
He got
I
y'all
usually
asses
don't like
again.
Lucky Charms because like biting into the marshmallow sometimes consistency kind of fuck with you. Like you don't have no milk on it.
Yeah, you gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. Yo,
I
this
hate
is
Lucky Charms, but those right
these
there.
are
Those
right.
are popping.
delicious, bro.
If they can get Tony to get in on this, you know what I mean?
You see that? Y'all gonna have to bring the tiger in on this though. Yeah, I mean
They
straight
get
up.
Tony to sign up, man. That shit would be great.
Great.
It probably would have been a little bit more frost on the flakes. It probably
Yeah, they weren't as frosty,
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
but they
I'm
were
trying to-
crispy.
Hey man, so we want to appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know what I mean? Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes. Try those out if they on your aisle. It took a while from the time that I seen them to the time that I actually seen them on the shelf. It took a little while to get here, but I don't know how to distribute these things. But if you see them, I say grab them. Yeah, they're delicious. One thing I guess for coming through, they know TK. Make sure you guys are following him. Check out the radio show.
Download the app, NoDaysOffRadio.com. My show every Tuesday and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Man, it's Any Jam Connect, connecting Indies in the culture. Shout out to my guy, Food on the Table 5. Shout out to everybody, the CEO, D Will, Eastern Jace, DJ CKS, man. Shout out to my whole family over there, NDO.
Straight
And
up.
help the week.
All right.
Hey.
Make sure you guys follow us on all social media at Big Bowls Pause. Subscribe, and we'll see you guys here next week. We out.
Peace.
Peace.